So for those that follow my content, and I do mean actually follow my content, as in videos that don't just have the word Dragon Ball in the title, you may have noticed last month I cranked out a shit ton of videos, or at least a shit ton of videos by my standards. The goal was, in fact a lot of people were starting to pick up on this, that like I was putting out a video almost every single day. Like for a while there it was every day, then I missed like 2 days. And then I was doing it every single day again, and then near the end, it just kind of stopped. And that was intentional. Well, not the stopping part and missing days, but the trying to get a video out every day thing. Because I was curious if it was possible for me to do it. If I just applied myself and just took control of my own free time, it was just like, you know, really pushed myself to make content, could I do it on a day-to-day basis? And the answer was almost, kind of, sort of. Got close. Like the first, I want to say it was about a little over a week in, I missed like 2 days. And that was just because I was off doing other things. I just did not have time to sit my ass down into a chair, turn on a camera, dump the footage, cut out all the pauses and shit, and then render that and upload it. I just didn't have time for it. And so I missed 2 days, like within like the first week or so, a little over a week I think. And then when I had just near the end there, where I just flatlined on content, that was more due to the fact, not because of time issues, but because I threw my fucking back out. I was in a horrendous amount of pain. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably saw me tweeting about this a little bit. But yeah, I was pretty much bedridden for multiple days. When I missed a week of work. I spent a few days just fucking medicated because I was just that fucked up. I was on painkillers and muscle relaxers, and I just fucked my back up. And I didn't really get better until the end of the month. And then at the very beginning of this month, I was planning, like, it was my goal to be like, I'm gonna, like, you know, as soon as this month ends, I was gonna make this video that I'm making now, that I am now making 5 fucking days late. And, just fucking, I got fucking busy and busy and busy and busy, and I just didn't have fucking time to sit down again. And just, this is my first legitimate, like, amount of free time I have had since the fucking month of September started. Goddamn. So yeah, that was my little failed experiment for the month of September. And I just kind of want to talk about, like, yeah, why it didn't go all the way through. Because I didn't really properly announce it. I mentioned it in a stream that, yes, like, I was doing content every single day. That was my goal. And it just, that goal fell through. And, but, like, outside of that, I didn't really talk about it in any other videos. So, yeah, that was what was up with last month. And, for those who are wondering, like, is that going to be a thing? Like, am I going to try and, like, just produce shit tons of content? And that really wasn't the point, to be like, I'm going to be a daily upload channel. It was more of just pushing myself to see if I could do it. And I probably could, in all honesty. But I feel, one, just, like, the overall quality would suffer if I did try to force myself a video out every single time. And if you're wondering, like, well, what quality? You turn on a camera and you sit in a chair and you fucking talk at the camera. First off, a lot of these videos that I do, specifically like the think pieces where I'm just like, here's an interesting idea about this show that I like, or maybe hate. Whenever, if it's Dragon Ball Super, it's usually hate. But like, whenever I sit down and do these videos, I don't just do, like, turn on the camera, do a single recording. Usually I record it from beginning to end, and I go, that was dog shit. I turn it off and I start over. And I'll go through probably 2 to 3, up to 3, like, you know, go-throughs of a single video topic sometimes. Very rarely do I ever get it, like, I do it in, like, the first go-around, and I'm like, yeah, alright, I like the way that came out, alright, I'm just gonna drop this footage. Like, the only ones I ever do that with is, like, the Zeon and Aggro videos, just because, like, you know, that's just he and I bouncing off of each other, and it's a lot easier to not lose momentum there, or to, and plus, I mean, those videos are more, I feel the appeal of those videos are more, less what we have to say specifically, and more just our banter back and forth. Where when a video was just me, it is all on me. It is exactly what I am saying. So if I'm not, like, you know, being engaging as a video host guy person, then yeah, no, it's not a good video. And especially if I'm not making my points succinctly enough, or if I'm just kind of rambling, or if I'm just kind of, you know, just not doing a very good job of clarifying what I'm trying to talk about, then yeah, then I'm just like, no, this is a shit video and I have to start over. So yeah, and that actually, like, trying to do the daily upload thing did fuck me on that for at least one video, which was the Is Goku a Bad Dad thing. And though I do think that Goku is not a good father, like, I didn't have enough time to, because that was literally like, I woke up, like, I knew I wanted to make that video and I had an idea of what I wanted to talk about. I did it all in one go, and like, I think I cut out like a few pauses, rendered it, uploaded it. And I do not like that video because I didn't have enough time to really collect all my thoughts on it. I didn't, like, usually I'll make like a little bullet list I'll have on my television. That's just like, okay, like, this is what, yeah, like these are the things that I want to bring up, but I don't even think I wrote a bullet list for that video. In fact, I know I didn't write a bullet list for that video. So like, you know, like the overall topic, like these little discussion videos, or specifically these little like little think pieces that I do, those suffer because of that. I don't like that. I really don't like the idea of me, like, you know, making a video and being like, oh, fuck, I did a really shitty job of trying to make my goddamn point, because every video, like, especially like videos like that, like, I'm trying to convey an idea to someone. I think it's really important that, like, I explain it in a more thorough fashion. Because I think that video is like maybe, what, 7 minutes long or something. I didn't really get into, like, the meat of my points. I didn't really, because I was in a rush. So yeah, I don't ever see myself, unless I just don't have a job, I don't see myself becoming a daily upload channel at all. But this did prove to me that that I can focus myself and at least produce more content than I have been producing. Something that I haven't mentioned at all, though, was when I had little bits of downtime, like whenever I would sit there and like produce, like, I would have like 4 or 5 videos like queued up, ready to go, and I was just like, okay, I can do this and this. During like little bits of those downtimes, I was trying to work on my Beers arc review, and that was going to be the video for the end of September. Like, the last day of September, I was gonna be like, surprise, motherfuckers, here's like a big, fully edited video. And obviously that didn't happen either. Mostly because of my back getting messed up. Also because this project is so fucking hard. Like, yeah, so yeah, like, for anyone who was wondering, like, that big edited project that I've been hyping forever goddamn now, that I actually officially started on, I want to say I started on like 3 months ago. Yeah, it's still a thing that I'm working on. It's just, it's very tedious to work on because of the level of editing and having to go through footage and everything. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and show you precisely. I'm going to show you my project timeline to show you what's been going on with this video. So, let me see. Am I facing the fucking camera correctly? There we go. So, like, you know, this is my project timeline. This is like all the footage that I've been putting in, and yeah. So, and then I'm also overlaying like videos on top of videos, and you know, that isn't exactly the easiest thing. And I'm also doing like little slide transitions and shit like that, like whenever I'm going from like one topic to the next. You know, I got like, you know, I'm talking about Dragon Ball, then I talk about GT, and then there's like a little flip transition. Shit, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I have a little flip transition, and this things like that. It's like all these little details that I'm putting in, and also, if you notice here, like, this is where like that clip starts, and yeah, like there's a blur effect. There's, you know, it slides into frame. So there's a lot of that shit that I have been doing that has been taking up that time. Also, it's just a long fucking project. It's like a 30-ish minute video. This is like all the footage. I've got like probably 20 minutes of stuff. And then I have these live action clips that I filmed with Aggro. You know, that I'm working around, that I have to splice those in. So yeah, like this isn't just a, like, you know, this isn't just a, I'm making like a little Dragon Ball video review thing, and I'm just taking my sweet time, and like it is really tedious. It's a long fucking project. There is a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of text that pop up on screen and video transitional shit. I have to, like I said, there's a lot of video overlaying that's happening in this, and I haven't even really gotten to the specifics of the fucking audio yet. I haven't put in any of the background music, which is usually the easiest thing. Usually. Like, I don't know if I'm going to need sound effects. I still don't know if I need to, like, ADR the live action footage I did with Aggro. Things like that. But, there is, like I said, there is a lot of production going into this video, which is why it has taken as long as it has. So if anyone who's just like, man, what the fuck's taking so long for that video? It's like, well, that's what's taking so long, is that it's, like, and, like, whenever I talk about a topic, I have to, like, whenever I'm talking about a topic in the video, I have to be like, okay, well, I'm talking about this part of this episode, so I have to go find that episode, like scrub through the footage, trying to find, like, this 5-second clip that encapsulates the thing I'm talking about, cut that out, drop it, like, into the timeline where I need it, and just rinse and repeat. And then some of the things, like, you know, it's not just like the 14 episodes of the Beers arc that I'm dealing with. It is, like, episodes of Dragon Ball Z, episodes of Dragon Ball GT, episodes of Dragon Ball, parts of the Battle of Gods movie when I'm making comparisons between the two. So yeah, it is a big involving project that is just way, way larger in scope than I ever really was planning. And I mean, I guess it's my own fault because I had, like, a vision. I'm like, this is what it's going to be. It's going to be so fucking awesome. And I like to think it's going to be awesome once the final product is done, but, you know, that is what has been holding this up. It isn't just, oh, I've just been sitting on my ass. Well, I mean, I guess I have been sitting on my ass to edit this, but, like I said, it's tedious. It's a pain in the ass to fucking do, because having to sit there and, like, scrub through different episodes and going, okay, what episode was that clip in? And then whenever I talk about something from Dragon Ball Z, and I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't get a clip from that episode. So then I have to stop what I am doing and find the episode of Dragon Ball Z where I'm referencing something, or GT, or Dragon Ball, or whatever, and, like, look up what episode has the clip that I'm talking about, and then, like, get a good render of that, and then drop that render into the video editor, and then segment the clips that I need, you know, so that way it lines up with what I'm talking about. So yeah, like I said, big fucking involving project. And yeah, so that has been the thing there. When is that going to come out? Honestly, I don't know. But since I've been working on all that content from last month, that's it. It proved to me that yes, I can really apply myself if I tried and do this shit. You know, between like going to work and going to the gym and hanging out with friends and, like, just having a little time to decompress by myself and, like, play video games or read a manga or whatever the fuck I want to do, I can produce a shit ton of content. I can do it. So, I'm going to basically apply that kind of work ethic that I really kind of, you know, put myself in the mindset of last month to work on this project. And that doesn't mean I'm not going to be making videos for this channel. In fact, my goal is 3 videos a week. Usually, 3 videos is like the high end of what I used to do. Very rarely would they be back-to-back, but yeah, like 3 videos a week. and like pretty much the rest of the videos for this week are going to be My Little Pony related. I have at least 3 of My Little Pony videos. One defending the Brony fandom. One I have planned that's going to be I love like the I love whatever franchise. Then that's going to be the My Little Pony video where I just talk about my personal affections for the series and why I am such a fan of it and what got me into it, and why I'm still a fan of it. And then the other one, which will be, it's gonna piss off so many people, but I'm gonna love it, which is Dragon Ball, or My Little Pony versus Dragon Ball Super, which is the better toy commercial. Looking forward to that one. So like I said, 3 videos a week, and like, you know, so that leaves me like 4 days of not videos, and then like all that time that I could have been putting towards like, you know, applying myself towards these kind of, you know, vlog type videos that I do on a regular basis. Now I can, you know, like I'm gonna apply that time that I could have put towards that kind of stuff to like projects like this. Like once I get this done, I should have a much steadier workflow in terms of at least 1 fully edited video a month. Because nothing I'm gonna do is gonna be quite on the level of this for a while. I have a lot of smaller video topics planned, and hopefully people will check those out and watch them, because these things are a fucking bitch. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for this. Like I said, now that was my, like, last month was kind of my attempt at this, and I learned a lot about like what I'm capable of doing as a content provider, and so I'm going to be focusing on now my energies on bigger projects, because I know now that I can apply myself to working on videos. It sucks to constantly be putting this much effort into something that, one, not a whole lot of people are going to end up watching in the long run. Tragic, I know. And two, you know, just be working on this for so long and just have nothing to show for it for such a long period of time. But I think the end product will be good. I'm going to at least be proud of it. So I think that's all that really matters to me in the end, is, you know, what did I get out of the process? So there's that. So yeah, like I said, working on this, I got, like I said, I'm going to aim for 3 videos a week. Those videos can range anywhere from maybe like a vlog with Aggro and myself, a think piece and a Dragon Cast, or maybe it'll just be like 3 think pieces if it's a week where the Dragon Cast is on Gabby's channel, or we just don't get a chance to record one, or whatever. You know, maybe it'll be like 3 vlogs with Aggro. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. I don't know, man. Whatever. Zeon out.